Assalamualaikum and a pleasant day. My name is Muhammad Azril bin Azni and I will be presenting my self-reflection report for the digital workforce course UBM599. This reflection focuses on the critical intersection between working with client and marketing strategies. Particularly in the context of the modern digital workforce, I will be sharing how the concept learned of this course relate directly to my professional experience as a training coordinator. Let me begin with a brief introduction to the purpose of this reflection. The digital transformation of today's workforce has significantly shifted professional expectations. It is no longer sufficient to rely solely on technical skill. As a digital workers, we are now required to integrate strategic communication, ethical judgment, and effective stakeholder management into our daily roles. Through this self-reflection, I critically examine how these theoretical concepts were applied throughout my journey, both as a student and as a working professional. To better illustrate this, I will now move on to a practical example from my workplace. To contextualize my learning, I reflected on my role as the head of School of Operation at the Malaysia Airport Academy in Malaysia Airport Holding Berhad. In this role, I am responsible for coordinating training programs, managing learning materials, and supporting airport operation across Malaysia. We have 39 airports in Malaysia. This involves constant engagement with various stakeholders, including administrative staff, airport operators, and external aviation experts. These responsibilities require a structured digital communication, professionalism, and consistent documentation, all of which closely align with the learning outcome of this course. The experience led me to reassess how I view professionalism and marketing in a digital environment. Before taking the subject, I had a relatively narrow understanding of marketing. I view it mainly as a tool for promotions. However, throughout the course, I realized that in the professional education and institutional setting, marketing is much more than promotion. It functions as a channel for conveying credibility, reliability, and institutional integrity. Every digital interaction, whether through email, learning platform, or official communication, shape stakeholder confidence and reflect our commitment to operational and ethical standards. This realization also prompt me to reflect on areas where I could improve. During my self-reflection, I identified a key weakness in my past working approach. I often focus on immediate task completion without sufficient attention to long-term traceability and documentation. This results in consistencies in file organization which could potentially undermine reporting accuracy and governance. By applying portfolio and process management principles learned from this course, I restructured my workflow. I introduced systematic file hierarchies, clear naming conventions, and version tracking to improve accountability and audit readiness. This change significantly enhanced my efficiency and compliance. I developed two major skill sets. First is a strategic digital communication, which enables me to deliver clear, auditable, and professional information to diverse stakeholders. Second is stakeholders management, where I improve my ability to manage expectation, resolve conflict, and build sustainable professional relationship. These skills have strengthened my confidence in navigating complex institutional environment. Building on this skill, I will now explain how I plan to apply them in my future career. Moving forward, I plan to apply this competency within aviation operations and training management. Specifically, I aim to design more robust training program, improve digital documentation process, and optimize the use of digital tools to support safety, compliance, and operational excellence. I am also committed to continuous professional development to ensure that my skill remain relevant and aligned with evolving industry standards. Beyond professional growth, this course has also contributed significantly to my personal development. On a personal level, this subject has heightened my awareness of how digital behavior directly impacts institutional credibility. I gained practical insight into ethical online representation and the importance of maintaining trust-based relationship in professional settings. Intellectually, I now better understand the balance between technical expertise and interpersonal responsibility, especially in digital-driven environment. Reflecting on this learning experience, I also identify opportunities to further enhance the course. The further strengthen the learning experience, I would recommend incorporating more industry-specific case study, particularly from sectors such as aviation or operation management. Additionally, integrating more interactive simulations and collaborative digital projects could help students better prepare for the complexities of a real-world institutional environment. This enhancement will further bridge the gap between theory and professional practice. And finally, I would like to conclude my presentation. In conclusion, UBM599 has played a vital role in my professional development as a training coordinator or as a head of operation in Malaysia Airport Academy. Through critical reflection and my experience at the Malaysia Airport Academy, I am now better equipped to navigate the challenge of the digital workforce. I remain committed to apply this skill to support operational excellence, institutional integrity, and stakeholder trust throughout my career. That's all from me. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.